what you say. That you only meant well, cause you did what you say.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Lomboy and this is my diary, and I'm your host doing the most. And guys, I'm truly sorry. Aki nilienda holiday. I went for 4 weeks holiday. It was so long. I was up and about. I had exams. Zanek. Guys, these exams ain't a joke. Yeah? It's exams ain't a joke, but I'm back and I'm back kabisa. I hope I won't be taking any other long holiday. Like, I felt like it is that 2 months holiday that you went in high school. You remember that holiday? Yeah. I felt like it is that holiday I had gone, but now I'm back. And for those that are new, naona ni watu wameongezeka kidogo kidogo. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for watching, for sharing. And guys who have met, I have met around. They were asking me, guy, kwani what happened? What happened to your channel? Kwani ulichoka katikati? Guys, sijachoka. Ni exams za neck. Ni neck. Neck ain't a joke. And for today's episode, I think I'm going to tell you my sad story. Another one. Sinilwambele ya kwanza. I had another one. And this is my sad story. And I hope it won't repeat itself again. I'm praying to God it won't happen again. So, twende straight. So the year was 2018. I was in Form 2. I think it was on January 30th. So this day I was in school and niliamka tu sawa, and then it was sudden I started bloating. My stomach started bloating. Nikaenda kwa nurse akanipea dawa. It was just a sudden bloating. I was feeling pain. I couldn't sit. It was just an uncomfortable pain, and my stomach was bloating and everything. Yeah, for those who know what bloating, constipation, nini, gas, all that stuff was there, but I didn't know. So my stomach was just bloating. I was looking like I was pregnant, guys. I was, if not 5 months, I think it was looking like 10 months. Oh God, 10 months. 10 months, kwani mimi ni elephant. It was just like 5, let's say that like 5 months. So I went to the nurse, akanipea dawa. I went back again at break time, akanipea dawa. So at lunch time, after lunch, during a certain list, it was maths. I think so, if I'm not wrong. So after maths, nikaenda kwa nurse. Nurse akaniambia it's okay. Sasa penye nimefika acha nipigie mzazi. So I went to the deputy, my dad was called. And guys, my dad was like, he took like, I think an hour, akakuja, his face when he saw me was like, you got pregnant and you didn't tell me? Girl, it's been only 1 month and you're pregnant? But I was like, I don't know, I'm not pregnant. It's just this, I don't know what happened last night, but my stomach is this big. So my dad was like, I hope you didn't mess up, whatever. I told him I'm fine. It's just the stomach thing, and haiishi inaongezeka tu, the more nakaka, the more inaendelea kwa kubwa. So he took me to hospital, and guys, this is okay. I'm sorry for y'all, but this is the most saddest story in my life, because guys, I was in and out of school every time. So my dad took me to hospital, wakanifanyia test, they saw nothing, and there was other complications that I won't say right now, which is censored. They did test, wakaniambia sitaenda home unless your stomach yache kuwa. So I had to do something called going to the toilet. Not basically going to the number 2, but going to number 1. So this number 1 inakataa kutoka. Mimi nashindwa what is not happening. So they did whatever they did, wakatoa the number 1. So they told me to drink water and everything. I went to did a CT scan, and it was just a CT scan for that time, and then I did an ultrasound, then I did an X-ray. I remember they made me drink water until I puked. Guys, I nearly tapika. So the following day, my dad told me, so stomach ikarudi normal and everything. Karudi home, nikakula supper and everything. So what else did I do? Nikalala. The following day, nikaamka, my mom went to work, my dad went to work. They told me my auntie will prepare lunch for me. So I went to my auntie. She had cooked nice pasta. Guys, pasta ni spaghetti. It's just simple spaghetti. So kakula spaghetti hapo na minced meat. Sikumbuki ni minced meat, but ilikuwa na nyama. And I remember I told my aunt before I was leaving, I told her, hey auntie, hii tumbo, inaniuma, and I feel ni kama bado imefura. So I didn't tell my dad, I only told my aunt. So we went back to school and I told my dad, hey daddy, ni kama skirt haifungiki. Yeah, I remember I told him, sorry for the noise guys. Process of my dad taking me to school. So we thought that this is just normal, itaisha, hauwezi pona na siku moja, dawa haiwezi fanya kazi na siku moja. So I went back to school and my dad gave me my insurance card just in case nigonjeke and he's not reachable ama akona kazi mingi, the nurse to our school can take me to hospital. So mi nikaenda shule and everything was fine, but at exactly 3 my stomach started bloating again. It bloated, as in this time it was so painful. I went to the nurse, nimebeba maji yangu na chupa, nilikuwa na chupa ya 1.5 liters guys ya color blue, but ilivunjika. I think nitaiweka hapo muione hiyo chupa. I mean that chupa was big. So nikakunywa maji and remember I can't go for number 1. So the number 1 imejaa hivi and my stomach is bloating, so nachomeka. So I went to the nurse akaitisha Uber tukaenda Hosi. Hosi, they did everything, but they were doing nonsense. Let me just say they were doing nonsense. That hospital, I would say what hospital it was, but they were doing nothing. So I was just feeling pain. Nurse ako hapa ananishikilia ananiambia vumilia katoto ketu vumilia. I was crying, I was in pain, guys, I was in pain. And then I remember my mom and dad were called, so they came. And then these doctors were saying like, at least she needs to be admitted. We need to admit her. My dad said, just write me a referral, we'll go to another hospital. So I was taken to another hospital, Nairobi Hospital in Nairobi West. And these guys, wakatoa number 1, everything they did, wakatoa. So my stomach was just bloated, but haikuwa inaniuma because of the burning. Remember that time ilikuwa inaniuma because I was burning. So, kapelekwa ward, but I didn't want to be admitted, so they had to call my other uncle who will talk to me niitikie kuadmitiwa. So after all nikaitikia, I had my supper, good supper guys. Hiyo hospitali, if you're sick, I would recommend unapika chakula tamu. So that day it was fries, chicken, and they just had to wakaeka mboga za green. So nikakula, I slept. The following day they did the test and everything. And I went back to school. I was discharged. Nothing was seen. I went back to school and nikakaka like 1 week, then the same problem recurred again. So my dad was called. So at this time, my dad anajua every time anaona nurse Ngara girls. Hata hapingi anakuja tu. He came, he took me to hospital, they did what they did. I went back home, nikakaka like for 3 days hivi, then I went back on a Monday. Remember it was on Wednesday, so nikarudi on a Monday. On that Monday, I thought everything was fine. But the following Wednesday now, wachana na hii Wednesday nimerudi, the other Wednesday, I got the same problem again. Nasa kapigia mzai. I was still in Form 2. So I was in and out of school, in and out of school, in and out of school, in and out of school in Form 2, in and out of school, in and out of school. Some teachers even thought I was pretending. But I forgave them. It is okay. It is well. If y'all thought I was pretending, then fine. I have no hard feelings. So I went back to hospital. And then Form 3 kakuja. Form 3 sikuwa in and out of school sana. No, Form 3 ndo nilikuwa in and out of school sana. So Form 3 in and out, the same case. I was even taken to counselors. Oh, what's the problem? Mara nasema nichoza shule. Oh, sijui nini. But I didn't know what was the problem. I never knew until I reached Form 4. Nilifika Form 4, I had this problem recurred the first term. Then COVID came, tukaenda home. But nikiwa home, guys, nothing was happening. I was fine. So at me at some point, niko like, why is this happening when I'm only in school? So it was stressing me out. It was stressing my dad out. It was stressing my mom out. It was just stressing everyone who was just involved. So what happened next? After 7 months tukarudi shule. Tukarudi shule. It was 7 months ama ilikuwa 9. I don't know. I don't remember. Sasa vile tulirudi shule, see, I got the same problem again. I went back to hospital. Oh, the doctor sijui, oh, MRI, sijui nini, sijui CT scan, sijui. I was admitted in different types of hospitals. I was admitted at Radiant. I was admitted at Nairobi Hospital in Nairobi West. I was admitted in Nairobi Women's. I think, and then I was at home for bed rest for some few days or months, all that period. I lost a lot in school, mostly in Form 2 and in Form 3. Form 4 tunaweza sema we lost a lot because of COVID. Sasa when I went back to school in Form 4, I went to counseling. I was taken to counseling. And I remember this time I got sick. I was taken to my auntie's place who played a big role mimi kupona, because we talked. At least nilikuwa na mtu naweza ambia vitu mwenye ataenda kusema sema. So you know those people who just talk. Yeah, so we talked. I stayed with her for a few days, and then the day I was coming home, she took me back to school. They took me back to school. So in school, I was like, I don't want to stay in school. I cried, guys. I cried. I told them, just call my mom or my dad. I want to go home. So the teachers told me, oh, you can't go home. We'll call your parents will be here. I got bored. So I just stayed in school just because they were saying I stayed in school. The following day, my dad was called, my mom was called. They all treated me as because of kashula, but they never knew what the problem was. In fact, in Form 4, I had a big problem, but I never spoke it out. When I spoke it out, guys, I was given a leave out by the principal. Yeah, I was given a leave out on Friday. I was to go back on Monday now. So I was taken to the counselor and I talked all my problems. Nikasema kila mtu. Nikasema kila kitu. And I think, guys, I felt better. I felt lighter. So I went back to school. The counselor had wrote a letter. And nisisumbuliwe, nisifanyiwe nini ya wenye wananisumbua nini. So I was fine. I went back to school and I think I never got sick again after speaking out my problems. I think the issue was just because I had problems, but I never knew how to channel them. So I spoke them out and everything was fine. Imagine, everything turned out fine. In fact, from then sijaifura tumbo. Maybe easy once na si serious hivyo. Nafura kidogo but si ile serious. And now I'm fine, I'm perfect, and I'm good. And that's the end of the story today. I don't have enough time today. I have a lot of things to do. Yes, so I'll be back. I hope this coming week, Kati, I'll be back. Yeah, visitors watakuja. For those who asked for Mwashi will be there. For those who asked for Vijay will be there. For those who asked for my friend Steve, he'll be there. And for those who came for the Kanashika concert and asked for the writer of the play, I'll see something and I'll bring him. I hope so. Yeah. And those who came for Kanashika concert, thank you, Sana Asanteni. It was awesome. It was the best. I loved it. And yeah, hope to see you for the next Kanashika. Yeah. And what else do I do? Actually, yeah, advertisement. So there's this girl, my cousin, she's called Nzeshi. She has her own, her own arts and crafts company. It's called Nzeshi Crafts. She does these things with knitting. No, she doesn't do knitting. I apologize. She does crocheting. She crochets everything. Absolutely everything. Yeah. And then there's me, who's called Wambo. And I also have Wambo Crafts. I knit. For me, I knit. She crochets, I knit. Yeah. Support them. Those two, Wambo and Zishi. Yeah. Call my number 0708. Ngoja hata CEO 0768259747. That's my business number. The other one I was supposed to give you was my private number. Yes, so yeah, you can call us and you can order anything from mats, from scarves, from bralettes. I think even nilijua juicy. From anything that is crocheted and everything that is knitted, hala us. We'll make sure you're sorted. Na ibaridi. You need something, guys. Yeah, it's a wrap, and I hope to see you soon. I'll not go for long holiday, labda kamita, lakini si karibuni. Yeah, I love you guys. Continue supporting me, and bye bye. Mwah!